Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Texas back with the MUTMen podcast, episode number 88, and we are joined with Gutfoxx as always, man. How's it going?
Not too bad, Texas. How about you?
It's going good. Enjoying the day as it gets along. Blitz promo was pretty dope, so we got something to talk about today that's going to be positive for like the first time in a long time. Seems like.
Well, we've been positive before.
We have, but like this, I think this is going to be the happiest, most positive thing we'll put on the channel this year because I don't think EA is going to top this.
You think this is peak MUT right here?
This is peak MUT unless they got something else up their sleeves.
Even better than Christmas presents and stuff. We'll get to that. Let's introduce our guest of honor first.
Okay, so our guest, guys, don't get too angry. We brought back the most polarizing guest we had on the podcast in podcast show history. So we felt like we need to get him a chance to redeem himself. So our guest is the infamous Cullenburger. How's it going, bro?
I'm doing great.
I like that intro.
So we brought him back because we kind of felt bad that like the last time he was on, people were kind of crazy. And how fitting is it that he's back on the 88th episode when the first one he was on was the 44th?
Was it really?
Yep. Works out perfectly.
That's magical.
Right? So now you got to be twice as good this time.
Or twice as bad.
It could be that as well. It could be that as well. I'm going to read some comments just so that you guys know if you guys didn't see what happened last time. My man Daniel said, bro, never interview Cullenburger again. He's not informative or decisive in his mad opinion, and he doesn't care about the game.
Yo, that's an accurate comment. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a good comment. That's a great comment.
All right, so hopefully Daniel or Darnell, my fault, can hopefully this episode goes much better than the last one did. I thought it was good, but it just audience did not, unfortunately. So I guess my gauge of that stuff's kind of bad. Anyway, we got a stacked agenda for you guys today. What are you about to say, Gutfoxx?
No, I thought it was a funny time. You know, Cullenburger, he's got a lot of quips, I guess would be a good word for it. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that, I guess. Texas, do you have a story for us this week? We got Texas' story of the week.
Story this week. I didn't do anything this week. Thanksgiving, I stayed here and streamed like a weirdo. And then I didn't do anything at all. It just worked, and I did cuss out my subscribers like last night. I can tell you
why is that?
So it really wasn't my fault. I'm taking no responsibility for this. It was their fault, and they brought it upon themselves. I'm over here playing Madden, and I lose a game, which is to be expected because I suck at this game. And then somebody said something. I don't even know what he said. It just made me angry. So this dude on like 4th and like 35 was rolling out of the pocket, threw the ball off his back foot, down the field, and of course receiver catches the ball. And I just want everybody in the chat to be mad with me, like, bailed, Rob, that sucks, that this game's garbage. I got people in the chat saying I suck, and so I kind of let a few have it. Like, how do I suck? He threw off his back foot down the field 40 yards, and I suck? Oh, I was kind of hot about that, so I ended the stream after that game. That's my story.
Yeah, I've rage quit streams before too. It's just you just got to outskill that Madden, right? You just got to embrace the fluke.
Yeah, you just got to be like, all right, cool. I just feel like if you're gonna watch somebody, because like when I watch Problem or like Jemiah stream, like when something bad happens, the chat's on their side. I feel like the chat's just being a dickhead on purpose, just so that they control me. But I'm like, yeah, I was in the stream. Like I'll just go about my day doing this privately, so I don't gotta get made fun of publicly because it kind of hurt my feelings.
I think Berg streams are pretty famous for that. Berg, do you think the chat is generally against you or for you?
Them niggas some haters. Like, they be hating. It's what it is.
You haven't streamed in a while, though.
Yeah, it has been a little bit.
You come back to streaming, Berg?
Honestly, I plan on streaming Weekend League this year, but that shit mad boring. So ain't really shit to stream in MUT. You get banned for wagers and shit, so it's like ain't shit to stream. Like, MUT Squad's boring as fuck. Like,
yeah, and we'll get to Weekend League and Texas quitting Weekend League essentially here on the podcast. So I'll just run down the agenda quick, then we'll get into the first topic. We're going to go through the Blitz promo, our thoughts on it, the microtransaction issue, the market right now with Night Train Lane and Donald and some investments and manipulation maybe, the Gauntlet expansion, and then at the end, like what's coming up here with potential promos in the next few weeks here. So Texas, do you want to have what were your first thoughts or final thoughts on the Blitz promo?
So the Blitz promo, I'm going to go out with a hot take saying this is probably the best Madden promo we've gotten in the past, like, 2 years?
It's got to be close. Madden 17 promos were pretty trash.
They were not great at all. They kind of picked up towards the end because again, the best time I had in Madden 17 was it a Blitz event? Or it was the playoff event.
Golden tickets?
No. It was the playoff event with you had to grind and all that stuff, which I contend was the best. Well, I think Milestones is better overall as a promo since it went the entire year, but I think the best time I had was in January. Right now, this is the most fun I had in Madden in a while. Promo base and money base and grinding base. I had a lot of fun with this entire thing. So this is my first thoughts on it were okay. I don't like this at all because I didn't like how they revealed what things were available. I didn't like how the solos were structured because I felt like it was going to make somebody mad that they couldn't get all the stuff they needed to get these free players. But then I came around. I'm like, okay, I like this actually. I like being able to plan around how many tickets it takes or how many keys I get back and which ones are the best. Trying to figure out which is the best way to get Dick Lane. So I think probably like early on in the promo, I was like, okay, this is fun, and then it just kept getting better and better.
Yeah, that's generally how I took it too. Like it started out at the beginning, I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. The packs are whatever, boring. Like Berg, we had a little bit of a go back and forth on Twitter about packs and value in packs versus boring packs, and you kind of convinced me on these packs are boring, and I was like, but value's a good idea. You're like, well, they're still boring. I'm like, actually, you're really right on that. These packs, like the first packs that opened that Texas said were the best packs all year. What were those, Texas?
Those were the Feast Blitz packs where they were 8,000 points to get a one that came with the 27 Feast packs and then the topper.
Yeah. So I opened those for YouTube, and during the thing, I'm like, oh, God, this is really boring. These are just gold Feast players. Yeah, they're going to sell for a lot. I'll get a lot of coins off of it, but Berg's 100% right, whereas like I'm not going to pull anything glitchy. There's no limited time cards out at the moment. But that's kind of my thoughts. Berg, do you want to give your thoughts on the Blitz promo and the packs and the whole thing in general?
Shit. That them packs are still boring as fuck. The Fire Fantasy shits look fire. I mean, they were better, but like I don't know, like that Feast bundle was trash. Some of those other bundles was trash too.
Yeah, a lot of the bundles were kind of not like from what I was saying. The excitement point wasn't there. It just again the value. I guess that's what they've been going on all year long, which is kind of a fine line they have to walk because some people don't really care for value as much as others. Like YouTubers don't care for value at all. Like they'll get their
I care for value. Like I want value from my packs, but at the same time, I think packs should be like halfway exciting. Like just even, like they can just even I don't know like upgrade the quick sale value of some stuff to where you can get the value and the excitement without having to make packs like how they are now, where it's just a lot of bloated collectibles with guaranteed value and not a lot of cards and players coming out of packs that could be like a pop of a pack type shit.
I gotcha. Do you think if they added quick sells like they did last year for like one pack, I remember there was like a flash sale for quick sells. Do you think if they added that into packs where you can pull like a 200,000 coin quick sell, if that would help improve the excitement?
I mean, that'd be cute, but I'm talking more so like Madden 13 where like if you pull something, let's say if you didn't want it, you can still damn near discard the whole pack and like have some okay value from that. And then if you got an actual good card, you got an expensive ass, good ass pool because it was coins in the market and people would pay a certain price for that card.
I gotcha. Yeah, so it's a fine line to walk for packs and like discard value and stuff because eventually, like I know a ton of people that play this game just to really rip packs, and it's really a pack simulator for them, and they'll sell their binder, they'll get the value back, they'll rip again. So with that, like if you have a lot of value in packs, they're gonna keep ripping until the value in pack kind of goes down from all those pieces. Like the gold, if they sell the golds in the market, that will keep going down until they lose enough coins on these packs to stop ripping them. So it's almost like it's tough to provide value in these packs and excitement because eventually, like we saw with the Fire Fantasy packs when they came out, the market on those Team of the Week elites crashed about 40%, and there was only 1,000 of them put out. So when they're bringing out those high values and it's providing a lot of value in pack, it's tough to balance the market because eventually like those high pulls won't be going for much.
Yeah, but that's just for like a couple of days. Like they're putting out new content tomorrow. There's a new promo coming probably by the end of this week. Like it's constantly new content coming that people can get excited for, and it's gonna go for a ton. Like that 10 week content's whack anyway. Like that whole program is trash. Like I don't care if that stuff loses in value. Like what?
Okay, so
sucks.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. So you don't care about old cards holding value.
No.
Okay.
Cards should hold value, but at the same time, like, it's new content coming out freaking tomorrow. We're getting another batch of Team of the Weeks that's gonna hold their value because they weren't in that fucking Fire Fantasy Pack. We're getting the winter promo, Road to the Playoffs coming. Like, all types of promos are like coming. Like, it's not like there's a lack of promos and new content being put in the game. We're getting new content daily. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to put out a Fire bundle even damn near once a month for like Fire packs like every so often, because like it's constant new content being put into the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. I get where you're coming from, and the only thing is, like, I remember back in Madden 15 where all these new promos came out and immediately trumped old cards, and basically people would complain that their team took a huge crash in value. And like when your team loses 40% overnight, it's kind of like in the stock market when you're, I mean, it's not as serious as losing a bunch of real life money on the stock market in like 1929 or whatever the crash of that was. So it's a similar feeling, though, when your team goes down 40% in the course of a couple days if these huge packs come out and crash your old content.
I mean, huge. Let me see. Like, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, applying it to MUT, like, if you play MUT, then you know Thanksgiving, Blitz, Christmas, these promos are going to do things to the market. Like, market always, this happens every year for the past, damn near 4 or 5 years now. Like, this happens, like...
Yeah, definitely. Texas, what are your thoughts on that? The fire packs versus trying to keep old content still valuable?
Because, like, I don't have any of those players. My team's Nats. So, selfishly, I don't really care about those because I don't have the legends on my roster. But for those that do, I kind of get mad when they're like, I had this guy for this much and now he's this much. I'm like, it kind of sucks that they do that and crash the market on them. But at the same time, we all want these cards to be accessible. So when Ronnie Lott goes from 1.3 million to 600K, like, I think that's good for anybody trying to build their team. So I kind of like that. My only complaint is that people that have these stacked lineups I don't want any heads up because then the market's going to crash then. But just kind of got to get a little bit smarter about like when they're going to be buying these players.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's been fairly predictable this year for when they're coming out. It's always coming out on a Friday. So I think like if you're very invested in this game and you've got a stacked lineup like a Mr. Golden Sports or something like that, you should be aware of when the content's coming and you can maybe sell off and keep some value on your in your binder. So I can see that, but like so Berg, you're saying with the launch of every promo there should just be some amazing packs that kind of crash the old stuff, or is it just amazing for the content they put out? Like for these Blitz packs, they like, okay, go on.
Like they put out with this promo, receiver and Barry, and then you got Dick Lane with the Blitz promo, and like they put out a lot of shit. These little promos right here. Let me see. Like like the market should crash each promo, but like old cards are gonna lose value regardless. Like that's how MUT's always been, damn near. Like that's how the game works. Now this year, I will say regarding teams crashing and losing value, like it's a little different this year. I guess if you're a weekend league guy and like some people load up their team for weekend league and sell it when the weekend's over. If you did that this time, you definitely lost coins because you loaded up for weekend league and then all these packs dropped in, like you lost instant value damn near, right?
Yep.
But overall, like I don't know, like I don't think putting out decent fucking packs with like decent value and excitement is gonna ruin the MUT market. Like I don't know.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'm just trying to say it's a great goal for that, and I agree that would be the ideal. But it's just hard to do, I think, as the creators of MUT. Like how to explain to give us value, yet give us fire pulls, but don't crash the market. I don't know. Texas, do you have any thoughts? Any ideas how they can do that?
I'm not too sure because like that seems like you're asking for a lot there.
Like that sounds super head ass when you say it. It sounds like you're asking for too much. But like you can just look back at older Maddens, how the packs work, like how the pull rates were, and like how the market adjusted. Like it sounds really head ass when you say it. All right, we want value, but we want rare items, and we want to pull them. Like it sounds really head ass when you say it like that. But like you can just look back at older Maddens, how the packs work. Like.
Yeah,
how content was released. Like
I think an issue with older Maddens versus our current Madden is that, and this, you know, you have much more experience with Madden 25 and prior since I got into MUT at 15, but so we compared like the end of the year pulls. Like if you go to MUT 13, MUT 25 right now and pull packs, you're basically pulling the end-of-year packs, so you're going to get the highest overall cards of the whole year. So packs will generally get better through the year. You'll start getting higher overall pulls towards the summer. You'll start getting the 93s of the worthless pulls, whereas now 93s are the top-end pulls. So do you think some of that has to do with, like, we remember those high 99 pulls now because we're still getting them right now if you go back and pull packs? Or do you think it's just, like, since the beginning?
I'll never go back and pull old packs. Like, I'm not doing throwback Madden streams and shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, the packs are just better. Like, I don't know. Like,
I know. I see what you said. Do you think also with 99 overall, like, does that make everybody have, like, just a God Squad too early?
I didn't say shit about 99 overall, but I don't care if everybody has a God Squad. Like, if you play Weekend League now, everybody damn near has a God Squad. Like, I don't know.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Texas, what are your thoughts? Anything?
Nah, nothing right now. I'm trying to think, like, the whole process of, like, value, rare items, pullable stuff. I'm just like, I don't know how they can do that. And then going back to Madden 13, it's a little bit different before. Cause I didn't really get in, I got into it late, so I don't know how the packs were beginning. But I only remember from Madden 13 that kind of helped the market was just the promos. Like, a lot of the stuff they had in that game was just kind of geared towards making packs valuable. Whereas this year, sometimes we get stuff like that, sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the promos should make, like, stuff valuable. And then, like, stuff came out of packs too. Like packs weren't like packs wouldn't be bloated right now if this was probably like one of the older Maddens. They might have took out some of the whack, like, base elites, 80 overall elites. Somebody's trying to pull elite promo packs to get, like, 80 overall elites. Like, what's that, 2K on the market right now? 1K? Like,
yep.
Nobody's trying to pull that. Like, sets could easily add value to packs. More sets, more things to do with all this bloated crap in packs. And then just taking out some of the whack stuff in packs so you can take some of that stuff out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I completely agree with that, with the sets. And that's something they've kind of been a little stingy on. Although people have said the sets that bring value to those low elites are really the elite tokens, right? And we hate when they add elite tokens to sets. Texas has gone on a few rants about elite tokens.
I do hate that. It's because they just do it just to sink coins into it. It's like the elite badge last year. Like, you're basically having me put in like 25K worth of for one token. Like, I put 10 of them in there just for what? Like, there's no point. You're just kind of trying to make me sink coins into something I don't need to. So, but like the gold tokens, for example, like when they did the flashback ones, the gold tokens were, well, the gold players up in price. So they could have kept the gold prices that high if they just did another week of it, but they decided not to. So they could do stuff like that. They choose not to. I mean, weekly matchups still could be a thing where you add value to certain gold cards or certain gold tokens. I can do a lot of stuff. They just choose, like, I will just keep it the same. And they make packs, like, even more exciting and stuff that they did in the past. They haven't done anymore. We still haven't got any quick sales inside, like, regular packs you can pull. We still haven't got, like, pack redemption inside those packs either to give us one of the better packs in the game.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of... And why do you think they've taken a lot of that old stuff out? Like, isn't it easy just to Control-C, Control-V it into the new game? Like, why have they taken out those Schefter stars, those pack redemptions, a lot of those, those Wheel of packs, and maybe some of them weren't balanced, but, like, why have they taken this out of the game, Texas?
I honestly have no idea because so with packs, they listened to us a little bit then. Because I know last year I was talking about, and some people were as well, can we keep the packs like they are right now where, I don't know when they fix the pro packs, but everything in a pro pack is upgradable to an elite. And so you can pull a gold 74 or 75, which is like it's your only gold, but then you get one of your silver slots or bronze slots hits for an elite. And so they listened to us when it came to that, and a lot of us did like those, and I don't know why they decided to take... Well, Schefter, I know why, because they don't want investors over here making tons of coins off of it, so that one's pretty simple. But with those stuff that are in packs, I don't know why they're like, you know what? This gave out too many good stuff, because, I mean, it was fun getting pro packs inside pro packs, or getting an all pro pack, or sometimes even getting lucky in like an X Factor pack inside those packs, but those didn't come out as often, because I pulled a lot of packs back then. And I probably pulled, I want to say maybe 20 of those things in the time that I was pulling packs, which is not that many, but it still added excitement when you got like, okay, I got to upgrade inside that pack. So imagine this year pulling, let's just say, an all... Well, I could probably know about in packs this year because there's no team items, but imagine if you could pull a Legends Fantasy pack inside a gold player pack just randomly. I mean, it could take the spot of a gold player. Who cares? Like, they're going to be excited about that damn pack in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Berg, do you have any theories on why they decided to take all this content out of MUT and not include it this year?
Content such as the stuff Tex was saying, the quick sells and packs inside of packs.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, I guess maybe drive the value of packs down even lower. Like before MUT came out, they put out the news, the article that packs won't be bloated with like the uniforms and playbooks, and there'll be more players for you to pull. But then at the same time, they shit out like 80 overall elite players. So like, they damn near cancel each other out in that sense. And then you take out the quick sells, the packs inside of packs, all that stuff. Like I don't know what they thinking. Like, Rex your boy, like talk to him or something. Like I don't know what they doing. Yeah,
Rex isn't in charge of MUT, but I know what you're saying. Like it does seem like they're lowering the interest or excitement in packs. Like I don't know, did you guys have an issue pulling items out of packs, like instead of having this year where you have to make them on the market through other cards? Like was that an issue for you, Berg?
No, I don't. No,
yeah, me neither.
I don't know who that was an issue for. Like I thought it'd be a good thing when they announced it. I was like, oh, okay, more content in packs. That means better pulls, more players, more bang for your buck. But I didn't really get that while actually playing the game. I don't feel like I'm getting more for my buck pulling these packs than I did pulling last year's packs or whatever.
Yeah, Texas?
My only issue with the packs last year were just binder maintenance. So like you pull a bunch of packs and then you got to collect, because it was all different ones. So it was like home uniforms, I think, or the home and away. You had stadiums, you had coaches, you had to do a lot of like stuff just to clear your binder out or quick sell them. And so I'm like, I didn't really like that whole aspect of it, because I'm like, I'm spending more time putting cards in sets than I am. And then I'm gladly they added that was a batch set last year. Well, that was last year, right? The batch all.
Yep.
And so before that, you're over here just hitting X, like just taking too much time. So from that perspective, I can see why they took them out. But the packs this year really aren't like much. They're the same packs without the uniforms. You still get 5 players. Instead of the pack getting 10, right? That you still get 5. You get 1 gold, 2 silver, 3. Well, is it 4 silver then?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah, 4 silver then 1 gold. So last year was 3 bronze, 2 silver, 1 gold, plus bronze uniforms and other stuff like that. So they're the same packs. It's just they don't have that stuff in there.
Yeah, last year we had the quick sells, like you said, and that you can make out of those items, and that just made it more exciting. Make blinder maintenance. Like this year for those low silvers, like I don't know. I just because you can only sell them for like 400 coins in the market for what people are going to buy them, and then it takes an hour to sell. I just started quick selling my low silvers because like there's no set to put them in unless you have the high silvers, and the high silvers I'll sell for 900 and 950 coins, which is fine. But so it's the same thing except I don't get quick sells this year out of them.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate. I thought they might bring that back, or something along the lines where you can put those cards in sets. I mean, even if you get like a road to the playoff promo where you got to collect like wild card silvers, that would be cool. But what's going to happen is it's going to be tokens. That's all it's going to be. Which at the same damn time, it's what the silvers are for. But there's not enough sets in this game for silver tokens, which is like why? Like they could easily. Like, I know Vic talks all the damn time. He gives them all these ideas. Like they can easily just add like 8, like maybe 4 silver tokens, maybe 5 for just a quick sell pack.
That'd be kind of hot.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's what it was last year because it's like $6,000 to get a silver, to get a what do you call it? A silver token if you buy all the players off the auction block, or if you have in your binder. If it's 4 of them, it's 24,000 coins. You probably pull $1,000, but it'd be a good way to add value to the silvers again, which would then add more value to packs.
Yeah, yeah, just some way to get rid of those low silvers. I agree, just something like quick sells.
Well, we had something. They took it away with Thanksgiving promo with it, and they put that picture out of the repeatable 4 for 3, and people were so excited.
Yeah,
and then it's like not repeatable.
Yeah, only one time. That was kind of a bait and switch for those silver badges. Yeah. All right, so I kind of want to go back to the Blitz promo a little bit with the time solos and sets. Now, so Texas, you really liked it. Did you like having to come back every 4 hours for the time solos and sets?
Now, I don't like to. I missed 2 solos, by the way. I woke up 4 a.m. I'm like, I'm not getting up. I'm not. Like,
isn't it only 2 a.m. your time?
Well, it's 2 a.m., but like 4 a.m. for the next one. Like, well, a little early than like around like 3. So the best bet is to wake up like 10 minutes before the promo next solo comes out, so that way you can play both and go back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
So I woke up. I'm like, my office is literally in the other room. I'm not getting up, so I didn't want to do it. But also, I spent money, so I didn't really have to. It's only just nice so I can just get some of the other packs that I wanted, which were the Team of the Week packs. But I kind of felt bad for people that like had school, because school started on Monday or today when we're recording this podcast. So people couldn't play solos from the time that they were in school, which means they missed out on maybe what, 9 to 6 collectibles, something like that. So that's kind of the only bad part about it, was that not everybody was able to get it done. But other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed that, this format of it. I think we had this previously this year, I want to say, and this one was better executed.
Wait, which one did we have this earlier?
I feel like we had this earlier this year, where we had these solos where we had to wait every couple of hours to play. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like we've seen this year.
Every couple hours. Well, let's think. It wasn't Mud Heroes or Halloween, was it?
I want to say it was Halloween, but I might be wrong about that. Gotta go back and look.
I don't remember. So Berg, what are your feelings on the time solos and sets?
I didn't care about them time solos. I wasn't waking up for that shit. Time sets, those are cool. A little annoying. I would have rather they all stay up, because looking back on it, I probably would have just put my tokens into Legends fantasy packs or something, just for the sake of it. But I don't mind. It's alright. It's whatever.
Yeah, I agree. In previous years, they left it up to a mystery. At the start, I was like, I kind of like the mystery, but I think I've really come around to knowing everything and planning out how to use my tokens, which bundles to buy, and so on. So Texas, we talked a little bit last week about the mystery of the sets that were going to come and the players that we're going to get. You ended up liking the non-mystery better?
Oh yeah, I like the non-mystery because it gives people a goal to get to. So I knew that Dick Lane was 300 tickets, which means that I know what I need to do to get it. So I know I need to spend $200 plus, then grind these, and then grind these out, and then we'll have it done. And so I like that because it gives me time to plan my whole MUT experience around trying to get that one card. Whereas what it was last year, where they said it was going to be 250, then it ended up being 200. And so if you would overplan and spend more money than you wanted to, then you're kind of mad at yourself for them kind of misleading you. Whereas this year, we knew exactly what you had to pay for to get.
Mm-hmm. And $200 itself seems kind of expensive for one card, doesn't it, Tex?
It does, but this year they wrapped it up pretty nicely because you got 5 cards if you did it that way. You can either, because I know the way that people did it was go from Shazier, Sproles, Vic Beasley, Armstead, and Donald, and then got him as well. So that's 6 cards total for $200.
Is that a good value?
Well, no, listen. That's just for that. That's for the tickets. You get the packs on top of that as well. Because this year, the packs were basically free if you look at it that way. Because every bundle that came out, they were charging for the bundle cost was how many tickets you got. So if you got 80 tickets, the bundle was 8,000 points. And so you're paying for the tickets, you get the packs for free. And if you get stuff out of the packs, then you can definitely sell that for good value. And then you got the 6 players for Dick Lane, and it was good. They wrapped it up pretty nice this year, as opposed to what it was last year, where it was just 200 tickets and you just got Night Train Lane, which wasn't a better value because Tyron Smith last year, after about 3 weeks, was going for way more than Night Train Lane was going for, and it took you the same amount of tickets.
Berg, I'll ask you the same question in a second. I'm just looking at Muthead right now and the prices of those cards that you said. So let's calculate out. For $200, Sproles is $70K, Shaz is $170, so that's $240. Vic Beasley is $120, so that's $360. Armstead is $158K, so that's $510. Donald is $307, so that's let's go $810. Night Train Lane is $660, so that's $870 plus $600, $1.4.
And then you can factor
plus.
In also.
And
I spent $200 and I got my bundle was a mediocre feast bundle, mediocre as hell. I pulled one good elite that was $100K, but everything else is pretty much gold. And I made 1.2 million coins off of the $200 I spent. So you factor that on top of that as well, getting a mediocre bundle.
So $200 got you 2.6 million coins.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's great. That's basically that's much better than buying coins. That's much better than
even using code TEX and
using code TEX 25 for 25% off for Black Friday.
Is that the deal this season?
It's a deal for this week.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's a good deal. I mean, it wasn't better than the Fire Fantasy packs, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah. So Berg, what did you think of that? The whole Night Train Lane going for $200 and the value you get out of these packs.
If you take just looking at it from the outside in, not as a MUT player, that's an insane amount to spend. That's an insane amount. Even just not looking at it, not as a YouTuber, that's an expensive fucking hobby to spend $200 for Night Train Lane when you know bigger and better stuff is coming next week, the week after that, playoffs. Like, it's an expensive fucking hobby. But I mean, I guess the value's cool if you got over $2 million for 200. It's just a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's MUT though. That's basically MUT. This is like, I don't
That's
think
definitely MUT.
Like, I don't think, because like they're gonna drop a Team of the Week bundle tomorrow where it's gonna be probably 12,000 points for something, and you're probably not even gonna come close to making 1 million coins out of that bundle unless you get like extremely lucky. I know some guys are like, yo, Tex and Feast bundles were cool, but like I made this much off of the Legends Fantasy. I'm like, yeah, you got a good pull. Like, I'm talking about just being mediocre, pulling 86s and 80.
Bro, this is random.
85s. This is all just like pulling the worst of the worst you possibly can. I've still made a lot. It could have been a lot more if I would have pulled, let's say, like Deion Jones a couple times or Kareem Hunt, but I didn't get that lucky.
Bro, the biggest complaint about this promo for me is like, I'm mad like the bundles were discounted. Like, why don't we see more discounted bundles? Like, why are bundles even as expensive as they are now? Like,
So people
like,
buy them.
like they seem more practical to pull when they're discounted. Like 10 week bundles don't even make sense to pull. Like, those are terrible bundles. Like, the Legend Fantasy is like so hit or miss. Like, what's crazy? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, I don't know how it works.
I mean, that's it's a perfect example. Like, just I always tell this to people when they say bundles are trash. I'm like, yeah, certain bundles are so bad in this game. Like, they're do not pull those Team of the Week packs. Never touch them. They're terrible. But you find a bundle like Texas found, and I also put that same one. Find those bundles.
The Feast bundle?
The Feast bundle.
That shit was trash.
It was trash. But the golds, I sold all the golds like 3.5 after tax.
And so it returned the value.
Yeah, it returned all the value I needed, and then I was only buying for the tickets. That's why this thing wasn't as bad. It's because the bundles are discounted, plus you're only paying for the tickets. The bundle was free. Because the tickets were $1 for a ticket. And so if it's 8,000 points, you're getting 80 tickets, and then like, okay, whatever I got out of this pack is cool because all this stuff is going towards Dig Lane. Like, I don't know how they can incorporate this style of promo into everything else this year, but I want like a master set for everything now. That requires
like that Dig
tickets.
Lane?
Huh?
Yo, you wow.
Bruh.
So you want like promo set up like this for the rest of the year?
Yeah. That's too much. That's too much. Maybe like a big promo, maybe Christmas, and that's probably all we'll get for it. But like, dude, I was getting bang for my buck for this entire promo. Everybody did basically, unless you pulled, even if you pulled garbage, you got bang for your buck. And so this was fun.
So, Bird, do you think
you're right. This is crazy.
Do you think this hobby of MUT is just too expensive for people in general?
I'm just looking at it from the outside in, like 200, like it's a lot of money. Like it's a lot of money. Like,
yeah. I mean, like
it's definitely not too expensive because tons of people still play MUT, or a good amount. Like, people still play MUT, still raking in the dough. It's just an expensive hobby that gets more expensive each year, damn near.
I get you. So you think that'll eventually kill the mode of MUT? Because I know you didn't say it, but do you think it just keeps getting more and more expensive, or do you think they're going to end up hitting a limit?
I just think that might drive away some of your like not so hardcore users, like the mode being so expensive. Like, it's almost a barrier to entry. Like you gotta put down some money if you want to compete in seasons or play. Like, even fucking draft champs, like you gotta put out some money, like, even enjoy the mode, like, after paying $60 for the game.
So if you were getting into MUT now, do you think you'd stick with it long term, like you have when you got back? And do you see what I'm saying? Like, would you still be a fan of MUT now, like you were back then, if you just got into it?
I wouldn't play this shit. Like, I wouldn't play this shit. Like back then, like. See, back then, I saw Ryan tweet this out one day. It was like, you play MUT so you can make, like, your dream fantasy team. Now if you play MUT, like your team isn't even better than, like, some of the teams up on the regular roster. Like, you play MUT because you wanted a team better than, like, the standard shipped roster. How, like, the reg teams are, like, 90 stuff, like, the overalls and stuff. Like, the overalls, like, the reg teams, like, 90 for, like, the best team. Like you play MUT to build your fantasy team. Now, like, you're not even building your fantasy team until damn near January when they start dropping higher overall cards and stuff.
So you think that's? I mean, it's tough with MUT.
Yeah, the reasons for playing MUT have like completely changed. Like it's just different now.
Everybody's interest has kind of changed. YouTubers are more so shifting their focus, and people who are playing this game are also kind of shifting their focus So it is much different than it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that as a whole, like 5 years ago, anything's freaking different. Like everything changes and grows. But like just that simple principle of like, oh, I'm playing MUT because I want to build a better team, like a fantasy team, a dream team. You're not doing that if you just hopping on MUT for at least a couple months. You got to wait till January for all the legends to drop and all that nonsense and the overalls to go up. And even then, you got to drop like 200 to be able to buy every player you want. Like the barrier to entry is different now, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely makes sense. So back then it was more of like a casual team building experience. You didn't need to spend as much. You still got your ultimate team, and it's more about the team building aspect. Now it's about who can spend the most to get the best team. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying like the process to build your team is different. Like once again, if you hop on Madden 13 or like Madden 12, if you want to build this crazy fantasy lineup with your favorite NFL players, you don't got to spend a ton of money. You can do that damn near with gold players, build some insane team. Now, if you want to build your insane favorite dream team, they've strung it out. You got to keep playing this mode for at least four months until they start dropping some crazy overalls, and you also got to put a lot of money into it.
Yeah, I can see that aspect. And I mean, is MUT more expensive than many other hobbies out there too? Like, is it more expensive than say Magic the Gathering or other card games out there more than Hearthstone?
I don't know what that goofy ass shit is, and I don't do drugs, but I imagine like I can have a cheaper drug habit than MUT. like I could pick up some vices with this MUT money. Like I don't know.
Nothing but a lounge out here buying some of the icky. Kind of nice.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
That'd be a good series. Like, see how much drugs you can get with each one of the bundles that you pull, and see what kind of experience you have off each one. I'm guessing.
While you're on the experience, and then have better packs.
You might be onto something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. I'd watch that YouTube video. I will say that. All right, so. And along that lines, the microtransaction issue in general is a big one with Battlefield coming out, and everybody, and we talked about this last week, and the kind of community of Battlefield rallied against those microtransactions in the game. Now, Berg, why do you think Battlefield and Battlefront, that community rallied against microtransactions, but the MUT and the FIFA and the HUT and NBA, they haven't really rallied against it to really cause up that big of a stink?
I like how I like how you always bring NBA Live. Like that game's not doing anything. Fox, let it die. Just let it die.
Did I say NBA
Live?
Live
Is picking up steam. I don't know if you said live, but it's picking up steam.
NBA.
Like all the 2K guys are pro live now. Like,
they getting paid to be pro live. What are you talking about?
They're like even some of the ones that are getting paid, they're like fuck 2K Live is $15. It's so much better. Like I don't know what's going on.
I like they're on that whole thing of well, it's cheaper, so it's better. Like what are we doing? McDonald's is super cheap. It's not better for you.
Big facts. Oh, let me see. What was the question? I forgot.
So why do you think the Battlefront community was able to rally together to fight against these microtransactions, but the MUT, I guess not NBA Live community, but FIFA community, the hockey community? How come our communities haven't really banded together to fight against microtransactions quite like that one has?
I wish I did more research on that scenario, but I think overall it's just more so like. They had the brand at stake. They had the Star Wars brand at stake. I believe Disney or whoever owns that reached out to EA and made them get that together and fix that up and smooth things over because they got a movie to launch. And once again, that's a big brand at stake. I don't think that's more so EA being, all right, we hear you guys. We're gonna cool it down. No, that's more so Disney stepping in like, hey, you got the brand, take care of it, fix that, get on that. That's a bad look for us. We got to sell this movie. I think that's more so what that was than EA doing right by their customer.
Okay, so what do you what kind of changes would you want to see in MUT, either to get rid of the microtransactions or how would you do it if you had if you could get the community all rallied together? What would your cause be, Berg?
You be asking some loaded questions. Like I don't be thinking much into it, like how to save MUT or make it cheaper and all that nonsense.
If you want, I can ask Tex first. If you want to think about it for a little bit, Tex.
Yeah, you can ask Tex. Go for it.
Tex, what would you rally behind?
I think we talked about this last week.
We did.
If we were gonna boycott something, I want better communication. I want more people talking besides Kralo.
But isn't it good to get Yeah, I mean, isn't it good to get it from Kralo though? That's
It
the way it's a
is,
unified
but I mean,
message.
it should come from the main page. It should be literally plastered in the game. Like, oh, there's new stuff in Draft Champions. I shouldn't have to go to Mudhead to look at it because first of all, you're only catering to a certain amount of the community as opposed to doing it to everybody. And so, like for example, last year I want more communication on why the hell y'all didn't update Draft Champions until the competitive people were about to play a tournament over there. This year they're doing a better job on it. What changed? Like, what happened? Did you guys realize the error of your ways and like, okay, we got to actually take care of this mode that people want to play every day? Or are they only doing it this year because they charge to play Draft Champions now, whereas last year was free?
Yeah, could be it. It's also the competitive mode right now too.
Yeah,
they fix it up too. Yeah.
Someone's like, I want more communication. So I'm like, if they're gonna be a rally on a boycott or something, I'd much rather we kind of all band together so that way we can have like somebody talk to us and let us know stuff. Like, right, that's their job. I know Kralo's job is great for that, so I'm glad he's there because we're getting more information and not as much sarcasm as we were getting last year from the community guy. So
who was the guy last year?
Guru.
What was that? Oh,
it was Guru.
Yeah, it's like 3 guys last year I heard. And so like when we like point something out, like sometimes we were getting not criticized, but it was just I don't want to hear no like sarcastic response to like my actual gripe. If I think it's a gripe, you should think it's a gripe as well, especially if you work for the company. It's kind of how that goes. But so that's kind of what I want, just better communication because the packs aren't going to change. We're not going to we can't boycott packs. We can maybe the prices and stop pulling the expensive bundles that are trash, so that they notice that okay, they're not buying these bad bundles. Like they're probably gonna go back and look at what Black Friday stuff was and be like, okay, people were buying bundles like crazy. I seen guys spend like $500 just like on this is weekend alone. I'm like, just for, like really is what we're gonna spend now just because the bundles were good. So well, good value, not good in packs, but good value. So maybe they can look at that stuff in the future, be like, all right, so they're not, and then we as a community can just stop pulling the bad packs. Like we can stop pulling Team of the Week packs until they guarantee elites. We can stop pulling, what other packs? We get all like elite packs until they get like higher than the 85 overall, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, do you think there's any chance that microtransactions ever leave the game of Madden?
No, that's not gonna happen. Like, let's say something happens and, like, they got to can this whole MUT shit. They file it under some gambling type nonsense or whatever. They're going to flip it and try and do some other shit that they can riddle with microtransactions. Like, they're going to focus more on the My Career mode and try to turn this shit like 2K or some shit where you got to buy all these fucking upgrades and all these clothes for your fucking character. Like, microtransactions are going nowhere. Like, definitely here to stay, but they could definitely tone down and just make it more worthwhile, in my opinion, or just funner, like having fun video games, like play this shit for fun, not for fucking build a 10 million coin fucking MUT team. Like,
that's literally the name of one of my videos.
If they decide to focus on franchise mode, if MUT dies, like if MUT does get that gambling tag and kids can't play it, or people under 21 can't buy it, and places in the U.S. can't sell it, and then they start putting all their money into franchise, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be. Little overdue.
That's all it took right here. Monetization.
That would be kind of I don't know what the word for ironic would be, and because they've ignored it for so many years and they have to focus on it. So Berg, is that something that you want gone from MUT? Is the microtransaction or buying bundles, buying packs with real money?
And substitute for what? Like, what do you?
Like so you'd only be able to earn them in game.
It depends on how you earn it in game. Like it depends. Like I don't know. Like these what if questions are loaded as fuck. Like
yeah, I'm just trying to see what your feelings on like. Would you ever participate in a pack protest, Berg?
Pack protest for what? Like, what am I protesting?
So, like, I guess I think the main thing the community wants are better packs and basically the odds of packs out there. Now, would you do a pack protest for the odds? Like, what was the point of Little Jimmy last year? It was to get better packs, right?
I wasn't on board with that Little Jimmy shit. Like, I didn't Little Jimmy shit. I didn't tweet that shit out. Like,
yeah, I was on board, and I didn't buy packs for 2 weeks until I saw Toke buy packs, and I got back off of
like, what was the point of Little fucking Jimmy? Like, I don't even know what that shit was. Like, what was the point of that shit?
I think
like, what were y'all trying to accomplish?
I think it was just for better packs last year. It was the ultimate goal, and some say it was success because we got better Team of the Week packs last year for a little bit.
One day.
Yeah, for a little
those
bit.
things are juice like crazy.
Yeah, for a week or two. Yeah, for like 1 week or two. Then they went back to being crap. But so I don't know. It felt like that last year fell apart. I think when Randy Moss got released and packs were pulled for Randy Moss, and then I was like, oh well, if everybody else is doing it, I'm back on board. So.
Oh, so you one of those guys? Big bet.
Yeah. Once the leader went down, I was like, well, I'm not following. So. It's like your king died, right? And then there's no kingdom anymore. So, would you do that? Would you lead a pack strike for better odds, Berg, or you just, or what are your feelings on that?
I mean, nah, I'm not with that shit. Like I'm not sure what that would accomplish. That's why I wasn't once again little Jimmy in last year because like I didn't get the point of it. Like ain't nobody forcing nobody to play Madden. Like just stop playing the shit. Like. It's just that bad, like, just stop playing it. Like, it's always an option. Like, they've definitely pushed customers away with how expensive MUT has gotten. Like, it's definitely a thing that happens. Like, they're not patch striking. They just stop playing the game. Like, if it's that bad, like, just stop. Like, it's simple.
Yeah. So, what do you feel for the people that are on Twitter complaining constantly about MUT? What are your feelings about them? Do you think they should just stop playing the game? Or do you think they're kind of
complaining about what?
Just general things. I'm trying to. Do you think it's generally they're trying to improve the game? Do you think they should just end up quitting and it'll send more of a message than keep bitching?
I mean, well, yeah, you can quit playing. That'll send a message. Like they see their user base drop, or you could quote unquote pack strike. I mean, whatever you want to do.
I got you.
I guess just stop playing would probably be the most effective if. Like, you really just don't like the trajectory of things, like, that's a good way to do it. Stop playing. Like, when you hurt someone's pockets, they pay attention. Like, and then if they see their user numbers diminishing, like, they'll notice. Like, they'll try to will you back in with better things, probably.
That happened this past week, because I know a lot of guys at pack strike. I think Tope actually did pack strike this week. Mike Mack tried and then failed.
Mike Mack is sad as fuck. Like Mike Mack did not try to pack strike. Mike Mack saw those fire fantasy packs and was mad he couldn't pull them and pulled the next bundle he could. Mike Mack did not pack strike.
You and him have quite the rapport, Berg. I like listening to you too. Yeah, and I saw that. So Texas, what are your thoughts on that with the whole pack strike stuff?
It was interesting because it's kind of the worst week to pack strike on. Like, I understand that strikes happen whenever, but like, cause like you can't be like, oh snap, I got church on Sunday, I got work Monday, so I'm not gonna boycott this Greensboro diner for not serving black people. But this is weird to pack strike on this promo. Like Black Friday for the past 2 years has been the best promo, or been one of the best we've gotten value wise. So I'm like, why would they do it now? I respect their decision. But it just seemed like a bad time to do it.
Who started this new pack strike? I didn't know this was a thing. Where did this new pack strike come from?
Toke is on it. I think I saw GS tweet something about it. I don't know if he was on it again or not. But I've seen it around in the community. It's kind of like it's not really one YouTuber leading it.
I'll be out the loop. This is crazy.
Yeah. But it feels, I think somebody made the argument. Was it last week on the podcast? But like, I forgot who said it. But the people that are protesting packs are generally the people that are no money spent anyways, like, and they're raising a fuss about it. And I've gotten quite a few comments on my YouTube vids of late about people blaming me for pulling packs and other YouTubers. And actually, the biggest complaint I got was me stealing all the Fire Fantasy packs, so I was able to get 7 of them.
That is a lot.
People were pretty salty. I mean, I was like, damn, I could have got more if I went faster too. But
why were you on Madden at midnight? Like, why?
Isn't everybody on Matt? Like I was playing the game at that point, and then I got a message saying, "Hey, check out these packs up right now," and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I got them, and I spent like 2 minutes buying as many as possible.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Generally, I have my machine on whenever I'm home.
For sure.
I'm kind of the same way. I was on too. I didn't buy any because I was like, I didn't feel like adding more points to my account. I was like, I'm good. Like y'all can have that, and they got that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good return on value there.
It was, man. It was. I mean, Vic pulled. I mean, I know some other guys pulled some good stuff, but I mean, Vic and 6 of those packs pulled like 3 million coins worth of stuff. I'm like, that's great.
Holy crap! Jeez. Yeah, no, Wheels got a bunch too. Wheels got 6 or 7 too. Anyways, so do you think? Okay, well, we'll talk about the Prague protest. Now, I saw a little bit of issue around competitive Madden today. Now, do you think competitive Madden comes back and is a thing without MUT? Like, is the MUT revenue basically, because they've said in their quarterly briefings, this wasn't on the agenda, but I kind of thought of it. They said in the quarterly briefings, the competitive guys spend more, and that's how they can continue to justify spending all this money on competitive, both the prize pool and the people and the time that they put into this stuff. Do you think competitive Madden would have made a comeback without MUT, Texas?
No. Because then I have revenue to split. MUT and I don't know, and FIFA Ultimate Team. Like, the Ultimate Teams are kind of the driving force behind other games. And so if both those games are just based off gameplay, I mean, maybe competitive would be there, but it's not going to be funded by EA. Maybe EA outsources this to somebody else that can make the payments. But I doubt it comes back without the money that MUT's generating.
Because it competitive basically died, like, in Madden 11, 12. I think maybe I don't know if it was that far, but, like, there was no championship a couple of years there, right? Texas?
Yeah, shit was quiet. It was like dark years.
Yeah, so then MUT really came back and bloomed in this huge big thing, and now competitive's back with these huge prize pools. So, Berg, do you think that's hand in hand?
What,
that MUT is fun.
Is a product of MUT's success or some shit?
Competitive Madden is a thing because of MUT and the revenue from MUT.
I mean, well, didn't Rec come in here and say, like, they're taking a loss on that prize pool? Like, they don't, like, care about making a profit on it?
Yeah, he said
like
it's about
a long game they're playing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I asked him about the numbers. I said there was 4,000 people watching your 150,000 prize pool tournament, and he said it's about building things for the future. So, yes, you are correct.
I mean, they're just trying to get in esports like every other fucking person, period. Like, everyone's giddy about fucking esports.
What are your feelings on esports?
I don't really watch this shit. It's cool or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, it's cool or whatever. I don't really watch that shit.
So, yeah, I mean, me and Texas kind of feel the same way. We're kind of, it's cool that it's out there, competitive Madden, but neither one of us, I think I can speak for Texas, say we don't go out of our way to watch a tournament.
No.
Oh, well, I was just talking about in general. And then in terms of Madden, it's like, I try to watch it at times. And, like, at times it can be enjoyable. But, like, I don't know. It's like there's so many factors. Like, if a guy's running the same spam-ass play, like, I'm probably not going to want to watch that game. If I don't like the commentator, or, like, if the commentator's, like, ego-stroking whoever's playing too aggressive, which they tend to do a lot for some reason, like, I probably stop watching. Like, the idea of competitive Madden is cool. Like, I can there's definitely big competitive Madden games that I've seen, but at the same time, a lot of that shit be whack at the same time, in my opinion. Like, it's just not for me, per se.
Yeah. Texas?
Kind of the same way. I mean, it's not fun to watch. I mean, when I'm playing a guy running the same spam play, I can only, like, I get mad. So I'm watching somebody do the same thing. I'm like, why am I going to watch this? But back to your original point about it being the money coming from it. Of course, they're going to be losing because at the moment, they're not really losing much. It's an investment right now. So, but I think if they weren't using the money allocated from MUT, or they didn't have permission to, somebody else will host this. There's a lot of NFL teams out there that they probably can get in contact with and talk to about sponsoring an event. And so I think that they would do it that way in the future. But right now, if MUT were to, like, let's say, get banned from the United States, I think competitive would cease to exist until they get one of those deals.
Yeah, so basically like underground tourneys like they used to have.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. So moving on to...
Also, real quick, sorry. When you say competitive players tend to spend more, I don't believe that for 1 second. I think that's just something. I think people who spend more in this game are just...
Yeah, I'm sure the top competitive guys spend more than an average player, not the average, like not the big spender in MUT, but it's just a way to justify it in their quarterly earnings for why they're spending so much on competitive Madden.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably all that is. Like, no way competitive guys spend the most. They might spend more than average Joe Blow, but that's not it.
I'm pretty sure there's people out here who aren't playing competitive that spend more, and some of the competitive guys that are like top tier get like free cards from EA, so why would they have to spend?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the bulk of competitive guys like hate MUT and like only play that shit because they have to. Like, They don't even like this
Which is
shit.
why a lot of the events are either salary cap or draft champions or reg teams now. I guess it's the future. That's why I'm never going to see a MUT tournament because I guess they don't like it. They listen to competitive guys a lot, considering that we got thresholds in the game because of them. And then Stiff got us that perfect kick meter. So they like their feedback more than they like ours.
Yeah, Rex said, we asked that question on the podcast text about a MUT tournament, and he said it'd be too pay to win. That's why they're not doing it. So,
Which is kind of ironic that they say competitive players spend more, so that's why the tournaments make much sense. But hey, well, here we are.
I guess there's a little bit of a fine line there or something. We'll say. So, with Night Train Lane and the Blitz promo coming out, have you guys invested in any of these players that you think are going to go up over the next week? Tex?
No, I don't do investments. I tried to do investments before, but like I just don't care. Like, so when the Jack Doyles was out, I was like, I could buy a bunch of them right now. I'm not going to. I just have the 4 that I got. I don't really have an issue getting coins now. I guess the ultimate goal is to get more coins, just get more and more. But I'm like, if I sell everybody I can sell, I'll be at 7 million. Like, I don't really need to do any investing right now.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
So I'm just like, it is what it is. I'll let the guys that want to do that. I'll just keep playing solos and knocking promo stuff out and selling cards when they come, and I'll just go from there, as opposed to investing in players. Especially because like, none of these players are like that impressive. Shazier's fine, but he doesn't have unfakeable, so he's gonna get spun out if you're using him. Vic Beasley's cool, but if you got Chandler Jones, Vic Beasley's not really a guy that you should want to have on your roster since he's going to be auctionable, and Chandler Jones is not. Only player that probably is worth investing in is Dick Lane and Aaron Donald, but I'm going to keep those guys just in case I do decide to go back in a weekend league, just in case.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. How about you, Berg? Do you invest in any cards? Think they're going to go up in price?
I mean, well, usually with Blitz cards, since you can only get them for X amount of time, it's like their value does go up. How much? That's the question. But I got a few Shaziers, a few Armsteads, nothing too crazy.
Oh, nice. So yeah, me too. I went pretty hard on Shaz too, and I hope he's going to go up as a 90 speed user. So
he can go up easily if he gets some power ups. Like if EA wants, but then that kind of
they're not going to do. Yeah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, then they're going to make investors happy that bought Shazier for 100K. If he goes to 200,000 coins, if he gets unfakeable, he'll be the best user in the game.
That'd be hot, but they're not. They've said they're not powering up these limited number cards.
Yeah, just why Donald's kind of annoying for those that got the 90 overall one and can't power this one up.
Yeah, it really does suck. So Barry, do you think there used to be more investments in MUT, and did you used to do more of it?
Nah, I don't really care that much about investing in MUT shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like the only reason why I got the Shaziers or Armsteads is because just some obvious, simple MUT investment. Like, get this promo every year. Like, if the cards are decent, they always go up in value more or less. Like, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I used to invest in a lot more stuff too myself, and it's too bad they've taken a lot of that stuff out of the game. But Texas, I know you want to talk about the Gauntlet expansion and the rewards from that. Can you break down what happened today?
All right, so we'll do that. Also, Ken Houston, I think, was the best investment, I would say.
Really?
If you wanted to spend high bucks, I got mine for like 700K. I know some guys got to like, I think Fox got it for like 630. Over on PS4, he's like 900 plus K. So good value out of that card because Unfakeable is actually coveted. Like, even though they keep giving to like 4 cards. But the Gauntlet expansion today, we got the third one today, which you should have got last week. But I guess EA wanted to hold off on it for some whatever reason. So today we ended up getting the new Gauntlet player, which was a 91 zone strong safety, like I predicted, because your boy Tex be with the shits. I did call it. I'm kind of happy about that. I was like, yo, we're going to get a strong safety. And we got one. Barry Church, he's slow, but he has 91 zone, which is pretty much all that matters. Because he'll still break on balls just as fast. And if you play him in a 3-4 or in a nickel, big dime or big nickel, or even, no, not big nickels, like another linebacker or whatever, or a bear format where he's in the box, he's going to be pretty well for you. But today we ended up getting these solo challenges, and the rewards weren't like they were the last time. So people were kind of up in arms about it. So for those that don't know, if you're new to the game, new to the podcast, last month, the Gauntlet Expansion 2 dropped, and they had this amazing defensive elite pack that you could choose an elite at any position between 85 and 90. And some guys ended up getting like J.J. Watt, some guys ended up getting Earl Thomas, Landon Collins, Kwan Shore, Aaron Donald, players like that. So we thought that the expansion 3 was going to be the same exact thing, except for it was going to give us an offensive player that we can choose from quarterback to right tackle. Turns out that's not what we got. We ended up getting a gold fantasy pack at the end, which had the chance to pull some elite stuff out of it. So my luck was better than others. I ended up getting 88 Jordan Reed, 87 Jimmy Graham, and 85 fullback, 85 cornerback out of my packs, but they weren't as fire as people were expecting to be based off last gauntlet. So people were upset about it, rightfully so, considering that it feels like EA kind of went a step back with the rewards for the Gauntlet Unleashed. Or I keep saying Unleashed, the Gauntlet expansion.
Wait, can you say that last part again? I missed it.
EA took a step back with the Gauntlet
Yeah, so I saw that on Twitter, and I think Kralo ended up answering that on the MUT forum, saying it's a lot easier this time, just because of, I don't know, the way they made the solo. So that's how they justified it. What do you think of that text?
Oh, it is easier. Like, I mean, it took me probably... What do you want? Sheesh. Hour and a half? Maybe knock all these out. Like the rookie ones were easy. The legendary ones were easy. The hardest one was trying to block that kick. So they were easier, but I don't think that's a justification you should use when you had better rewards last month. And I mean, when we're all expecting better stuff this month. I don't like that at all. I understand that they're much easier, but some people are still stuck on Gauntletception. Like, I got messages today, like, your text. I'm stuck on the Falcons one. I'm like, that's 3 touchdowns, 1 half. Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, just throw 3 touchdown passes. It's not. I need help, man. Like, the glitch doesn't work anymore. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, you got a better team now. Doing it at the beginning of the year was kind of tough when you had a terrible team. Now it should be much easier for some people. So I don't get the whole justification of, oh, it's easier, so therefore the rewards are lessened. Nah, give us what we got next. Give us what we got last month. Make them on offense this time. That's all people wanted. It'd been good to go.
Yeah, it kind of sucks losing the offside glitch as the solo method du jour, huh?
It does suck. I mean, now I gotta go to the video and put not working anymore because I don't want to be out here lying to people.
Oh, so you're gonna be ethical and actually go back and do all that old work?
Yeah, I'll be ethical. Like, yo, no longer working. No longer working.
Berg, do you do a lot of solos?
Nah, I don't touch some shit.
Fair enough. All right, we'll just move on. Tex, you said you're done playing Weekend League.
More than likely. We'll see how this goes, but I think if I do play, I might just play not even trying to like get to a certain tier. Because for one, getting to elite tier is probably not as good anymore, considering that this month, if we get Weekend League monthly rewards this November, like if we get it this Thursday,
yeah, we probably will.
A lot of the prices are going to be tanked on the cards you got of those packs. And then going into the next month, if you get it then, like a lot of the cards, the prices still might be tanked. It's only 2 weeks after they kind of crashed the market. So getting elite tier is probably not worth it. There's not much value in the packs right now because like the Nat packs, I don't even notice or not. The Nat packs, you can't pull a punter out of those packs or a kicker. So if I can't pull like an 89 Justin Tucker or an 80, I think it is 88 or 87. I can't pull those cards out of those packs. I can't pull like a good punter. I'm pretty much just pulling players I already got on my roster right now. And I may go back if they up the rewards, but like it's not really worth the time right now to keep playing all those games to get rewards that don't really seem comparable to what your time you're spending on it.
Yeah, I agree. I quit playing Weekend League for that reason. Just the rewards weren't there. So like the Weekend League rewards, you know, I could spend 16 hours playing a weekend, or I could just buy like one bundle and have more value out of that one bundle than the 16 hours. Mm-hmm. So Berg, what you haven't played much Weekend League because you said it was boring. Why did you quit Weekend League or not play it?
Honestly, let me make sure I am muted. Honestly, the fucking time dedicated to that shit, like, it shit take too long. Like, I'm not trying to play 25 games a MUT weekend. Like, it's not fun. It's really repetitive. And like you said, like, you can just buy a bundle and get better rewards than you get out that goofy ass Weekend League shit. Like, I value my time too much to just play 25 games a MUT. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Do you think it should be reduced down to 20 games?
I think 20 games would be a lot more practical. And then just like the rewards with it. Like, if the rewards were insane and, like, you got the best of the best each weekend guaranteed for placing high, I'd be like, okay, I get it. I respect the grind. It's definitely worth it. Get your coins, get your cards. But I feel like the guys that finish top are like they kind of get shitted on too. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's really bad. Like, I think it's really bad.
Yeah, I agree. So Texas 20 games, you think that's reasonable, or you're fine with 25 going forward?
I think 20 games is 25 is fine just for those that want to finish it. But I'm just looking at like the rewards need to be better. So if you be playing 25 games, you probably need a guarantee. Like this is when Jake's talking about on the podcast. I'm like, what's the point of the lower slots for fantasy packs? And you're like, maybe because that card goes for more. That hasn't been the case this year. None of the lower cards have gone for more. Maybe Deion Jones now, since his unfakeable card is his 85 is going for a decent amount. But none of the cards at our lower tier have been going for more. And so like it just seems like those packs giving you 280, 81, and then an 86 is like, what's the point of this? You're kind of forcing me to pick one card. So if they would have made me up the odds on all those cards, then maybe they'd be kind of worth it. But it seems like a lot of the pack owners I'm seeing people pull are 80, 81, 86, 80, 81, 86, 80, 81, 89, and then 80, 81, 87. I'm like, okay, that's not anything to choose from, really. Just kind of forcing me to pick this one card. And so maybe they just kind of go 86 across the board, or 87 even for the guys that are finishing top 25. Like that might be the best bet.
And how funny is that they put out the monthly reward for Weekend League as those Fire Fantasy packs, and they cost $20. Mm-hmm. So,
but that was so tragic. Like dudes be dedicating their whole weekends like
for a month
to get that. Like, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy.
That's ironic.
Like,
yeah. Also, what's funny is that if you look at the pack, like on the pack itself, it said Weekend League reward, like on the pack.
Really?
It's just funny as hell. I'm like, yo.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's kind of funny that dudes be out here spending. Like you could get think about this. Like you said, you can get a bundle for half the time it takes. So you work an 8-hour job, right? You could you could use that 8-hour job to put that money into Madden and got like 6 of those packs.
Oh, easily.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Instead of spending 16 hours over the month, over a week. So 16 hours times 4.
Yeah.
And I'd be hot if I was actually trying to get those packs, but I'm not. So
that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, and the thing is with like also I guess since you're finishing high in Weekend League, you're probably also going for competitive Madden. So there's extra money there that way. So if you're like top finisher in Weekend League, you technically get invited, and you can technically at the end win $150,000 or whatever the grand prize pool is, the $1 million pool for everybody. So I guess that's kind of factored in there if you were going to be competitive guys.
Is it really? Like the odds of you like winning are like super slim.
Yeah.
Like it's so not worth it.
Because you gotta go. I think you gotta go through like single elimination. So the chance that you make the finals and actually cash out, probably 1 in 8, 1 in 6. I don't know the actual math. 1 in 16 maybe. Because you got to win so many games and get through groups and stuff before you actually get paid.
The odds are probably terrible.
Yeah. A lot of people want that money. So also. Hey, I just had a quick thought, and I saw this on the MUT subreddit. Do you think Barry Sanders should have his celebrations turned off in game? Is it weird seeing Barry Sanders celebrate in the end zone? Because he's there so often in MUT. Texas, do you think Sanders should have? Because he always just hands the ball to the ref.
That'd be kind of the way to make these legends like have a little bit more personality to them, so that we kind of want to get these guys. So like LT should have his ball flick touchdown celebration. They should only do that every time he scores a touchdown. He shouldn't be out here fucking nay and whipping and all that stuff. Barry should probably be the same thing as well. Odell Beckham should be the only one doing the whip. Like, it should be certain things exclusive to certain athletes, but they don't know how to do that. So we're not going to get that for a while. Like, that's how it should be.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, J.J. Watt gets a sack, should just salute somebody. Like, but not everybody. When somebody sacks Cam Newton, everybody should Superman. Like, it should be programmed like that. So that way they're kind of just trolling. Instead of one, right, the dude sacks, like, Russell Wilson or sacks Aaron Rodgers, like, Superman. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that doesn't make any sense here. It's not appropriate.
Yeah. Berg, any thoughts?
I'm with all that. I'm with more unique animations and all that nonsense. Like, people have been asking for that from Madden for years. They just don't do it because, to be frank, they don't have to. There's no competition. Like, there's no point.
And it's, not a bad point. Do you think...
It's before I cut you off, but certain guys do have certain celebrations. Like, T.Y. has his certain celebration in the game. He's the one that does it.
What's that?
I'm saying just in general, like...
I know, but like there's certain... They can do it. They just choose not to. Because T.Y. is the only one that does that T.Y. celebration.
But like, I want that uniqueness, like, across the board. Like, I want,
and they have the technology. They just choose not to.
Like, in 2K, like people walk up the court different. People have different ISO packages. Like, I feel like players should have different juke packages in Madden. Like, everybody doesn't juke the same way. Like, everybody doesn't dunk or shoot the same way in the NBA. Like, everybody having the same trash, static juking and running animations is like garbage. Like, it's 2017, damn near 18. Like, it's trash.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Agreed. So last thing for the podcast, kind of what's coming at us. Texas, you said you might want like a road to the playoff, that kind of thing. Last year we had motivators in early December, then the Christmas promo. Kind of, I want to get your thoughts about what you see coming out with midseason master and whatnot, and what you kind of want to look forward to. I just want to. What do you think we're going to get here coming in the next few weeks? We'll start with Texas.
Well, obviously we're getting Christmas pretty soon. This Blitz promo ends on the 1st. That's the last day we'll see this. So Christmas usually starts probably 2 weeks before this Christmas actually is here. So we'll probably end up getting Christmas promo sometime between. Look at the calendar real quick, because I don't want to give you misinformation. So right now, Christmas is on the 25th, obviously, which is it's a Monday, and so we'll probably end up getting the first glimpse of Christmas promo on the 11th, which means
you think
that's
so?
2 weeks.
Wouldn't it be like the 18th?
Maybe,
no, you're right.
Week before?
I think you're right. It would be like the 15th.
Okay, so it's like that Friday. So
the
that
Friday,
15th,
yeah.
Okay, so it means we basically got from the 2nd until the 14th to get something along the lines like that. So motivators be kind of interesting, especially if there is a guy that gives a +1 to zone or +2 to zone, something like that. That'd be kind of one of the better cards to pick up. But I'm hoping we get road to the playoffs at that point, because midseason should have been in November. Should have been 2 weeks ago. Usually we get midseason master like 1st or 2nd week of November, where we get a new set in the game, some new solos, and a new master player that you can knock out, but we haven't got that yet. So road to the playoff right now seems to be something that's to be on the horizon, especially since it's only going to be 4 weeks until the season ends. So it'll be a good time to drop that before Christmas comes out, and that way you can kind of have December be jam-packed with a bunch of content. So I'm hoping we end up getting something like that.
What's your ideal? Do you think we should, like a big promo? Do you want like a intense one, or just kind of like a mini motivators promo?
Motivators?
Well, do you want something big or small before the Christmas promo?
I kind of want to probably make it. I need to be blowout. Probably be a big old blowout one before Christmas, so that way you can build your team around those guys, and then build your team, because the motivators hold their price, especially the ones that people want to use. And so I think that'll probably be the best bet, just to do it like a big one like we got last year, where we got. Well, we should probably get more players, actually. We should probably win every single position. That'd be kind of cool. A motivated team.
Yeah.
As well, like I know last year we got like a few players here and there. Then we got the second batch of it, but those players weren't as good as the first batch. So that's what I would want to see. Just kind of motivators for each position on the field.
Okay.
93 overall players, if you get those. I would like to see that.
Yeah. How about you, Berg? What do you want to see between now and Christmas? Do you want like a small, big promo?
When do we usually get the road to the playoffs? Is that after or before Christmas?
That's before. That was like weeks ago. That's generally right after Halloween.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Guess you missed out on that one.
Yep.
What about team MVPs? Do you already get that one?
Isn't MVP that was along with the road to the playoffs? That was like substituted for it one year.
Shucks. Guess it's too late for that one. Well, I guess in terms of motivators, like I kind of liked the motivator promo last year. Like I definitely liked the motivator promo last year. This is crazy. I just hope the cards have like good practical boost, like they boost things that people want boosted.
Yeah.
I mean,
if that makes
three
sense.
things, though. So zone, block shed, and
power move.
Yeah, well,
That's another thing I hate about Madden. Like I wish more of the stats mattered, but yeah, like
yeah, speed in those couple.
Yeah.
But even then, like I guess those boosts, they only boost for that position group, right? Or
no,
like
for
or
the
is
entire
it
team.
Maybe do it to where the boost only boosts for that position group. Maybe I don't know, but like that might be worse.
Yeah, we had that a little bit last year. I mean, wasn't there one promo? What was that? They only boosted that position group. What was that promo again? Texas, do you remember those cards?
I know what you're talking about.
Like Earl Thomas did it for his.
Those were the competitors, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Whether you got to do your competitive tokens or tokens for the set, where Earl Thomas is plus zones just for those safeties. Then there were guys who are plus for the line, like plus block shift for defense. I had the competitor. That was what it was. The competitive pro, whatever the hell it was. It's the green cards, the Green Lantern cards. Just call them that.
That's exactly what it was. Like the O lineman could have like their pass blocking, impact blocking, speed boost. That'd be cool. Running backs. I mean, Well, I guess you only run one fucking running back, so I don't know.
It was
just
backfield,
like,
so it was quarterback, running back, fullback, and then it was tight ends and receivers, and that's how they grouped it.
well, yeah, I like that promo because it was just way to like juice your cards overalls more. But I'm looking forward to that if they do that. That might be fun. Other than that, though, not really. Just looking forward to hoping that Christmas promo isn't trash.
So do you want out of positions and presence again this year, Berg, or you want something different?
Out of positions, was that a big thing last year? Like, I don't think people cared about it as much last year as they have years before. Like, what was the big out of position last year? Like, fucking Terrell
Mike
Pryor
Evans?
at quarterback.
Was it
Like
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans safety.
Yeah, I guess Evans and Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor at linebacker.
Linebacker too was.
Oh yeah, Lennon Collins had a linebacker too. Those cards were actually pretty good last year.
Yeah.
In coverage for sure. I don't know. I just hope they're not too afraid to do the gifts based off what happened last year and the years past. How somehow the gifts always get leaked and people always find a way to, I guess, rig the system to their advantage. And,
I mean, that's their fault, bro. Stop leaking. Stop telling people the cards then.
hey, you're right. Stop whispering to your buddies.
Yeah.
And things won't happen, and maybe code your sites better so people can't look shit up. But yeah, you're right.
I don't mind. I don't mind guessing what's gonna be in there, but like if I got a list of stuff, I can just kind of match stuff up based off logos. Like stop telling people stuff about that and expecting them not to tell their friends and then to tell their other friends, and all of a sudden everybody knows what's gonna happen. This is why insider trading should be illegal, because that's unfortunate.
Maybe they'll do it similar to the Blitz promo, how like you kind of know what gifts are coming, but like instead of telling you exactly what it is, they could like, I don't even know, like drop a hint for the gift. And I don't know. Like I feel like they're gonna butcher it because they're gonna be, because they don't want what happened last year to happen again. So I feel like they're gonna butcher it probably. They'll definitely butcher it. This is crazy.
Well, that's too bad to hear. Tex, you think they're gonna butcher it too?
I mean, they usually follow up a good promo with a bad promo. So I mean, if the motivator doesn't come or RTTP doesn't come, they're probably gonna botch Christmas promo.
Well, that's no good. Let's hope they screw something up between those two then.
Oh, hopefully that's the case, because they're not good at following things up. Man.
What
like,
players are y'all hoping we see for that Christmas promo?
I'm hoping Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell gets an upgrade. Just because I'm a Steelers fan.
Are you like a desperate? Are you a Steelers fan? That's tragic.
Yeah, yeah. But I think, I don't know, who are the stars that haven't gotten an upgrade? Tom Brady needs one. Yeah.
Well, tons of stars haven't gotten one. Like they push like shitty no-name players for Team of the Week damn near, so they can save like the stars for like big promos and shit. Like,
that's true.
Also, we're not going to be getting like gauntlet players who have gauntlet cards, so we're not going to be getting an upgrade for Zach Ertz for a while, Gilmore, Rivers, Peterson, Suggs, Ansah, and Penn for a while, because in January we're going to be getting the gauntlet champion set, the gauntlet master. We got to put all those cards into the set just to get back one of them. That's a higher overall. So like Zach Ertz is having a crazy year this season. He's not gonna get a card for a while because they're gonna give us a better card eventually.
Well, that makes sense because of that set. Well, I mean that's not a big deal. I mean it's Ertz and Penn. Who cares?
Rivers too. There's some quarterbacks here, some other players as well. So I doubt we see upgrades for them. I mean we did get Peterson, but that's a 90 overall right now. If you get a 93 Phillip or a 94 Ertz, like that's not gonna fly well because that master's not gonna be much better.
Yeah, true. How about you, Berg? Who you want to see?
well, I guess for rookies, I feel like Fournette should have a beastly card.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like he's overdue for a beastly
Pat.
card.
Ghost of Future. Yep.
Yeah, maybe Alvin Kamara, maybe Lattimore. Like they're probably gonna be rookie of the year candidates.
Oh yeah.
Kareem Hunt was
TJ
doing his
Watt.
thing early on. Yeah, like T.J. Watt's looking good.
It's been a pretty good year for rookies.
Deshaun Watson can get some more juice. 'Cause, like that card he got was trash as fuck. Like I don't know why he dropped that shit.
It wasn't great. Yeah. No accuracy stats on it.
So all quarterbacks, man, all the scrambling quarterbacks have no accuracy, and they have speed. That's pretty much all they give them.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you?
know why they do that. It's stupid.
What's your? If you could choose like one or two legends, Berg, who would you want in the game?
Legends?
For like a Ghost of Past, yeah.
That T.O. would be dope, but probably not gonna get T.O. Like I will say this, they get a good amount of legends. I can't really think of any. Like Warren Sapp's cool. Like they get a lot of legends in MUT. I can't really think of like Emmett. Like I don't know. I'm just being biased now. I can't really think of any legends.
Just Cowboys. Just go
Yeah,
down that
like,
list.
I
Yeah.
can't really. I don't know.
I got you. How about you, Tex? What legend would you want in the game?
I don't really care for legends that much. Really, as long as they got unfakeable, that's all that matters. So they drop a safety unfakeable, the cornerback unfakeable, linebacker unfakeable. So, I mean, selfishly, I want Ricky Williams, but that's because he went to Texas. But I don't want a halfback this year because I have LT, and so I'm not going to be using Ricky at all. He's gonna have speed and trucking, but I'm like, I just spin the entire time. That's how you win games.
I would never.
Is that LT that good?
LT's great. Yeah,
he's amazing. I don't have any issues with him. And then if I get Chargers team trained at like tier 3 or whatever, I can get 91 juking. So the card's glitchy.
So Texas, I never would have guessed you were a Texas fan. It's kind of weird.
I root for them, but I don't like. I get mad when they lose. Like I got so mad this past week. So they played Alabama, and they were not Alabama. No, they played what's that team? It's basketball, not football. They were playing Duke, and they were up big, and then they lost. I was pissed. And then they, again, were winning, went down, got overtime, lost. I'm like, this is annoying, but like I root for them, but I'm not like a huge fan. Like Bengal's a huge Texas fan.
Yeah, I was just making a joke. I would just make a pun off your name.
Oh, yeah, I overanalyzed that. That's why I got it.
All right, great. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, so you guys are totally fine with having a Christmas promo that looks a lot like old Christmas promos because it kind of sounds like that's what we're expecting. But do you guys want innovation at all in the promo, or are you guys fine with what we've had in the past?
Well,
how would they innovate though? Like I feel like an innovative promo for them is like MUT Heroes, where like you're just pulling the packs for damn near collectibles to pick which card you want. Like that's an innovative EA promo.
It's true, but like, can we expect more? Like, should we have a higher bar for them? Berg?
I would hope so, but they've said it. They've seen I don't know. Like they keep the bar at a steady level. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I doubt they're gonna jump out and do something just amazing for the winter promo. I think last year, did they have like Super Bowl tickets in packs or some shit?
Yeah. I do remember that. They did put them in packs. I remember
that
seeing
was
the
cute.
Yeah. That was kind of cool. Yeah.
I think the way they can innovate is just go back a step and make the presents auctionable. I think that's the best way to go about it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And so that way people can just buy the ones that they want instead of just being stuck with the presents. Like, I think if you can trade and auction presents so people are here guessing, keep the list private, obviously. Don't tell nobody. And if somebody finds out what it is and they buy a bunch of those, ban that person, and then hold them over the coal until they tell you who gave it, what their source is. That's what I would do. I'd be like a mafia. Like, how'd you find out about this? I'm like, I don't
Texas,
know.
right?
I don't know, man. And, all right, it just starts slowly taking away their coins off their account. It's like it just keeps dripping. It just like slowly goes down, and it's just like, all right, it goes down from $5 million to $4 million to $3 million. It's like, who did it? Who told you this? And then just go from there, so that way you can figure out which honcho needs to be fired for out here telling their friends about stuff.
Yeah, but snitches get stitches, Tex.
I understand that, but as a business, like, it's not fair that these dudes are telling their friends. And
also, don't give EA ideas on how to punish people that leak their stuff.
That'd be kind of savage they did that, man. I would have to give them some respect for that. But if they make the presents auctionable, tradable, and then nobody knows what they are, and it's all kind of just based off guessing and maybe what you may think it is, then I think that'd be good. I think the Christmas promo in Madden 16 was great, and 17 wasn't so much.
Was 15 the year that Boogie had all those leaks?
Yeah, but I think 15 was Boogie had all those leaks.
That was last year, wasn't it?
I think people might have had leaks last year, but 15 was Bo Jackson. 16 might have been the way. I think 16 might have been all those leaks because people were buying them in 16.
Okay. Yeah, because 16 was like the pro pack, but I thought like we figured out the pro packs in 16 based on the artwork, but like 15 legit had a list, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it had a list, and that's when people were accusing Hot Shugs of knowing which one was Bo Jackson.
Oh.
I mean, I think you knew which one it was. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like why would you buy that one specifically for 200,000 coins? Everything else is like much cheaper.
I think he definitely knew too. But according to Boogie was saying the other day that he didn't know. He had just wanted one of every gift, but I think he definitely knew. Like, in a way, he didn't know. Like,
Maybe he's just trying to lessen the heat on him, huh? Maybe he's still Maybe he still has a source.
This is. You never know, man. You never know. He's one of the competitive players. I mean, those guys get a lot of privileges that we don't.
Huh.
Also, next time somebody offers you a gift for that type of discount, right? All you got to do is be like, all right, if it's trash, 200,000 coins. If it's great, I'm selling it. That's pretty much how it has to go. Like, I'm gonna hold on to it until it hatches, but you're guaranteeing me 200,000 coins right now.
So wait, you'd force them to give you coins?
So this is what I would do. Like, if he wants that Bo Jackson gift, and I don't know what it is. I'm a 7-year-old or 30-year-old. I don't know what's in that pack. I'll be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll give you the pack, but not until after it opens. Now, I want 200,000 coins. If it's terrible or great. I mean, if it's terrible, I want 200,000 coins. If it's great, I'm keeping it. That's kind of how I do it. It's my negotiating tactics.
What's the upside for the person buying it then?
And he gets it if it's trash. I mean, he wanted it for a reason. Like, so that's what I'm doing.
I don't think that's how transactions work, Texas.
That's how my negotiation is gonna work. You want this gift, you're gonna get 200,000 coins if it's trash.
I like that.
Texas, if I'm ever captured in a foreign country, can you not do the negotiations?
I mean,
you're gonna get me killed. Yeah,
it might happen, bro. Or you might come back with like less fingers, but you might come back.
Thanks. I think.
I mean, as long as your pinky's fine, lose both your pinkies, you still play Madden.
That's true. You don't need the pinkies for Madden. You're thinking, Tex. Thanks. I like that. But that's it. That's it for the agenda for me.
That's all we got?
Yeah.
Oh, last thing real quick before we go. Do you think I know EA can't do this, but you think EA should change the Elite from the like 80 now to 84 to take that Elite border off and just put them back to gold?
Yeah, why not?
You think that they should do that?
Elite badges as long as Elite badges stay 80 to 81, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so that makes sense. Like I just kind of want them to be gold now. Like just put them like gold 80, like so Elite tokens to be just gold 81s to 84.
Yeah. Drop the charade.
Yeah, because I just hate it, man. I'm over pulling packs. I'm like, I can't even get excited anymore. Like it's just flashing. Like it's gonna be trash.
That's what I'm saying. Them shit's trash as fuck.
So I'm like, do you think it's time now for them to take them off? What do you think about that, Berg? You think EA should do it?
I'm with it. The pack's booty as shit. Like they gotta like take them elites out. Like just take them shits out the whole pack. Like I don't want to see them shits.
Hopefully next year, because I think they should just kind of, if they're going to keep the Elite flashing on, just add different levels of flashing. Like, it should flash red, but it shouldn't be as, like, as intense until it gets, like, higher overall. But I don't know why, whoever the hell their coding guy is, the guy that does this, is just terrible at his job because, like, yo, it doesn't seem that hard to change the colors and make these things less intense and more intense. And, like, yo, this is not that hard. If I can do it on a YouTube video, not being paid to, you can do this as your job.
Yeah. What you want for Christmas?
What?
What you want for Christmas?
2 big booty hoes.
You get any Black Friday shit or Cyber Monday deals?
Nah, I didn't buy anything this year. But this is...
You spent it all on MUT.
I did. I spent it all on MUT and my dog.
Tragic. Fuck. Don't tell nobody that shit.
I buy my dog so many treats. It's crazy. They be out here like... sitting in my room just eating, like, I should stop feeding you guys, but you're so skinny.
What about you, Berg? What are you getting for Christmas?
Shit, I don't even know. I was gonna get some ideas from y'all. I was gonna take y'all gifts.
Well, what do you enjoy? You gonna get one of them Switches? Play some Mario?
No, I don't play Nintendo. That shit trash.
What? So you just play Madden and 2K and any other video games?
I barely play Madden. That shit trash as fuck too.
So what would you consider not trash then? Any video games?
I'm about some fucking books or some shit.
You're about to be out here reading.
Yeah, some literature.
Educate yourself, man. Yo, there's a book called Real Food, Fake Food. You should check it out about what food is real and fake, so that's where you can educate yourself about what you should buy at restaurants. Just saying.
Don't take food advice from a vegan.
Wait.
You're a vegan?
Wait. Why are you gonna just disrespect me like that?
Wait, are you a vegan though?
What? Yeah, I'm changing to the vegan lifestyle.
Ah, you're lying. This is crazy.
I got some vegan butter in the fridge. I got some vegan cheese. I got some vegan sour cream. I got some vegan.
No, you don't. Why are you lying?
I'll send you a Snapchat. I don't actually on Snapchat, but I'll send you a Snapchat.
Wait, so are you vegan? Like dead ass? Like are you vegan?
I'm making the switch.
Oh, big bet. How that shit going for you?
Huh?
How that shit going for you?
It's actually interesting, man, because cooking is a lot easier. I just don't cook meat now, just beans and pressure cookers and rice. Like it's pretty much the same. I can still
I
have burritos,
thought about
just
the
not,
vegan
like,
shit. Like that's all they eat is beans. Like,
it's not just beans, bro. It's like mushrooms and
y'all be
lentils
eating
and
beans and
rice.
plants and
quinoa.
shit.
Like it's a lot of that shit right there.
Like
You,
y'all be sucking down bananas and shit.
dog,
Like
you
I don't know.
Dude, with squash spaghetti though, that's delicious. I don't know if you had it or not. Squash spaghetti, that shit's delicious.
Yeah, it just need some meatballs. Like
Or you can just act like you eating meat, just like tastes good still.
so when you craving some meat in your mouth, what do you do?
That phrasing's so bad. Phrasing.
It's real life though.
So
like,
bad.
Like it's real life though. Like what do you do? What do you do when you want some meat?
I get drunk, then I go get some meat. I guess that's what
That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible.
vegans cheat when they're drunk, so that's what I do.
So you get drunk to rationalize your bad behavior, and you go buy some meat.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
Hopefully, not drunk driving. This sounds terrible. Like going vegan.
Nah, we
might
got
not
drunk
be-
from out here. We got something called order. I can just call somebody to bring it for me.
Oh, you balling big bet.
It is what we doing.
So what's like the longest that you've went on like that vegan shit? Like how many days?
Well, technically, I didn't go that long because I didn't know that. Like, I did yogurt for a while, but because I'm lactose intolerant, so I just cut milk out. But I want to say probably 4 weeks.
Oh, you went 4 weeks. Did you
Yeah.
feel better? Did you look better?
Milk messes me up, so I do. It's great. We're talking about like I don't even know why we're into the podcast on this right now. Like, this is like lifestyles decisions, but I guess this is kind of how this is about to work. But we can talk about more of this off the podcast. 'Cause I think people don't want to hear about what I'm eating these days.
Oh, this is an only MUT cast. Only Madden.
I think it's nonsense at the end. Texas, let's hear it.
All right, let's get okay. Yeah, so yeah, cheese and milk just make me like have bad gas. So I'm like, I'm just gonna cut that out of my diet. It works, man. Like I'm out here feeling better. I'm out here, I'm sleeping better.
How your dick feeling?
What?
Yeah, like is your joint, like is it feeling stiffer? Like how you feeling?
So, I'm on that Beirut right now. I mean,
Oh, you cooking?
I'm got a problem with it. Like I'm not impotent with like eating meat. It's like it's much stronger without it. Like it's fine. As
So
these
it's the
dogs are
same.
hollering right now, huh?
Damn.
I'm telling you, man, you should try it.
Did your stamina go up some or something?
No, I gotta do some cardio for that. It just comes down to like really what the big thing about vegan is you just watch what you're eating. You just watch that. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, eat that. You're not really counting calories. You're more so just like watching what you're eating.
So Tex, you're allergic to milk products, but why throw the baby out with the bathwater? Why get rid of the rest of the meat family?
Well, because for one, I learned that I think I talked about the podcast recently too, where if you eat pork that's like undercooked that you don't know about, you can like get arthritis. That was one of the side effects.
Really?
No, it's not. I looked it up.
You looked at it and it said arthritis. It's like
Yeah, but that's if you catch like a bug. You can do that in any food.
No, chicken just kills you because salmonella. You don't get no bugs in your joints that can cause arthritis. A big difference.
Yeah, but salmonella is just as bad.
It's probably worse.
Yeah, and you can do that same with the unwashed spinach.
Right.
Spinach is just as bad. It's just
I don't eat spinach at all because I do greens. I don't do spinach. But so I cut out fried chicken, Berg. So I'm like, if I cut out fried chicken, there's no point eating chicken because chicken is
You
not
be
that
eating
great.
like fried cauliflower and shit now?
No, I don't do anything fried. I don't. Well, other than fried rice because that's great. Fried rice and some soy sauce. That's great. But so I cut out fried chicken because I can't eat anything fried. And so chicken baked, chicken grilled, chicken boiled. I don't like chicken like that. I don't like eggs either, really. And so like, okay, I'm just gonna cut that out. And then beef, my body doesn't process or digest beef great. So I'm like, all right, only thing I can eat is turkey, ground turkey, but I don't like ground turkey like that. So I cut that out too. So I'm like, only thing I really like to eat is the stuff I can't have anymore. So I'm like, you know what, just fuck it. Just get out my damn life. So that's how the decision got made. And so if I can't have cheese, because my body's going to be like, yo, you can't have this. If I can't drink cereal, eat cereal, I got to go ahead and spend a little bit more money on vegan products.
You be working out and shit, right?
All the time. All the time.
Did that affect your performance in the weight room? Did that affect
no,
your weight?
no. Well, people say it does, but like, cause people make fun of Arian Foster. He was vegan as well, and he kind of like got injured a lot. But I've not had any complaints about like me being weaker or me being lesser, because I'm still getting my protein. I do whey protein in the for the gym, so I get my protein for that. I still got peanut butter, still got nuts. Beans helps a lot too. So
whey is made from milk product, right?
Well, the whey that I got is it's non-dairy.
Oh, you got some soy whey.
I got some non-dairy.
Soy whey.
And so,
yeah,
I'm doing this non-dairy thing up. Like, I even got this fucking $5 milk I'm drinking. Like, it's called Ripple. It's delicious, by the way.
You got some vegan bitches?
No. One of the girls I work with is vegan, but like she got a man.
Is that man's name Texas or soon to be?
I mean, I'm about to slide in though. She just got married too. Like, I thought I got there a year ago. So you know, if I got there a year ago, that would have happened.
Man, yeah, your dog's dying.
They won't hear me, so they're like, "Can I come out?" You know why they're freaking out. Hey, be quiet.
So you like lock them up during the cast?
Because they like to fight, and then they like to bark, and they're in the kennel in the living room.
How much do you care about animals?
Obviously not enough. You don't like
because like some people go vegan because they care about animals. And
okay, we're talking about that. Oh no,
I don't really give a fuck about cows and turkeys and chickens.
So
fuck them animals.
I don't care about that. Like it is what it is when it comes to like that. I still like burgers and I still like stuff like that, but I'm like, I can't have cheeseburger. Like if I want a cheeseburger, I literally have to spend this amount of money to make my cheeseburger myself, so that way I don't feel crappy in 3 hours after I eat it. So I'm like, it's all about me not having to feel crappy, and so that's why I'm out here doing what I'm doing.
Isn't that what life's about? Not feeling crappy.
Basically, yeah. Not trying to feel crappy after eating the food, man. Cause sometimes it's nice, but then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I got bad gas, and then like if I'm trying to be with somebody with bad, it's a whole snowball effect that just kind of trickles down into just sadness and depression.
Wait, if you're eating with somebody and you got bad gas, they'll eat less, then you can eat more. Isn't that like a positive?
It is, until you're with somebody that's like, yo, you gotta stop doing that. Then you gotta make a decision, like, do I want them or do I want this food?
Well, pretty easy decision, right?
How's your dating life?
Yeah. Tex, let's hear this. How's the dates go?
It could be better. I mean, you see how I look? I'm unapproachable to some people.
You kind of cute. Let me see.
Dog, I look homeless. Like that's the thing about me. Like I look homeless for a reason. Cause like it's fun. Like yo, dog, I like going into like places and then just getting bad service so that way I don't got to tip. Like I like.
What is wrong with you?
I like this look. Bro. I like this look, bro. I don't want to get rid of it. Man. I like going to like IHOP or going to like a place and like I'll sit there, my hair uncombed, beard.
Yo, your hair lit. This is crazy.
No, when I comb it looks good. But when I go in their place, my hair looking like a loaf of bread, just flattened. Like, ooh. They be like, this guy got no money, and they just don't give me no service. And I'm like, all right, no tip then. Cool, save me some money.
So you rocking a homeless gimmick so you can get out of tipping people.
Tipping.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big old grand conspiracy, man. It's fun.
That's fun.
You should try it sometime, man.
Yeah.
I'd be halfway trying it. This is crazy.
But you tall though. They probably think you got money, so it's a bit different. It's probably not gonna work for you. Hang out with me though.
I don't know.
Like, oh, he must play basketball. I probably get that a lot.
I sometimes do get the head ass treat, but when I'm looking homeless and like unkept, like people just avoid me. Like it's crazy. Like, might be a black thing. I don't know.
It's so refreshing doing that. So I could easily be out here like going out. I don't go out enough for me to be like doing anything because MUT has consumed my life. But I got so many girls like, yo, if you cut your hair, you look better. I'm like, I know. I'm not going to though. So deal with it.
I get told that too, but I don't believe him. Like you're lying. like.
I mean, girls typically know. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Foxy probably tells Gutfoxx a lot of things about like his hygiene. Like, if you do this, do that, you look much better. And he probably listens to her because that's what you're supposed to do in your relationship. Because she's looking out for your best interest. Because when you're going out, you're pretty much are kind of representing her. And if you look ridiculous, you're kind of making her look bad.
I've actually never had that conversation. Is
that how relationships work? This is crazy.
Yeah, I can't ever say I have had that conversation, Texas.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. So you must look good all the damn time then, so y'all don't got to talk about it. My man Gutfoxx out here rocking probably the most flyest outfits that we don't even know about.
No. I haven't shopped since high school. Still the same old stuff. It works. It's the same. No big deal.
Gotcha. So you're married?
No, I just have a girlfriend.
Oh, you got a girlfriend. Big bet.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got some kids on the way?
No, small foxes on the way. How about you, Berg? You got a girlfriend?
I'm single as a Pringle.
Nice.
It really isn't that nice. It's kind of trash.
You hit up Tinder quite a bit?
Tinder kind of trash. This is crazy. Then again, I do know guys that have found relationships off Tinder, but Tinder box trash. This is crazy.
So what's your go on,
like if you're just on Tinder to be a savage, like that shit's trash.
Last time I think me and Burke had a conversation about Tinder, he was trying to hook up with this little person.
Oh, midget. Yeah, man, I matched with a midget. I shot my shot, Kobe, but it didn't land. Like, I was going to tear a little ass up. This is crazy.
The hoop was too small, huh?
Maybe. Like, the ball didn't fit. I don't know, but, like, that would have been
One of those carnival game style hoops where, like, you shoot and the ball just gets stuck on the rim.
I thought it was a can't miss shot because, like, she matched me. Like, this is crazy.
So are you more of a bar person? You going out to the bars, Berg, to meet people?
I don't drink. Like I be at a place at a bar. Like I don't even know what people drink for. Like it's not for me. Like
no,
it's probably because I'm so tall. Like I don't get drunk, so like I'm just drinking some trash ass drink. Like I don't know.
I gotcha. Because Texas,
if Berg would have came to Vegas with us, he would have got drunk, but he don't do that.
But y'all not trying to schedule another one where I got time to do it. Like I got time, but like y'all slacking.
Duh, we going again. I just don't know who all going.
And y'all didn't even invited me because like y'all wild like that. Like y'all are some scumbags. This is crazy.
Wait, why are they scumbags? They invited you, but it was during a bad weekend.
Nah. They invited me a year in advance. You know how much shit happens in a year? How much life happens in a year?
We were planning it, man. So he's
planning. They invited me a year in advance, and I gave him a light yes. A year later, when it's time to go, it's like, oh shit, I'm in Italy. Come back home. It's like, oh shit, Vegas. Oh shit, tons of shit popping up. It's like, damn, can't even make it. Like, wow. Like all I ask is like a 2-month window in advance, and like I can go. Like, I can plan it out, but, like, a year in advance is, like, a wild window. Like, but I'm the bad guy for not showing up. Like, this is crazy.
I mean, it didn't affect me. I mean, it kind of, well, it did, but I didn't pay much out of pocket. You kind of click with it them. You kind of ruined it. Like, they paid a lot.
What wasn't going to blow click with? Like, how did I ruin his experience? Like, what?
All right, we're going again, though, in probably June or July. So.
June?
Yeah.
Bro, that's 8 months.
All right, bro. Okay, so how about this? I'm going to be going to PAX South in January. Trying to go?
When is PAX South?
Did it just take January?
Who all going to PAX South?
Just me so far.
Now you got to get a group going. We ain't making a
all right,
road trip
we'll
out
plan
of
this
it.
around. We'll ask Wills, we'll ask Vic, we'll ask the other guys if they're trying to go.
It's January 12th.
I like that.
It's $80 for the 3 days.
I'm be honest with you, it ain't shit to do in San Antonio. But
Wax Museum, you got Six Flags out there.
Is there still Six Flags out there?
Mm-hmm. My boy Deontay lives out there, so I can ask some stuff that we can do. We can hang out with.
Shitty Alamo to look at. Nobody gives a fuck about the Alamo. Like,
you can go to the Riverwalk. You go to the watch some basketball Spurs.
Like,
Six Flags in January? Is it warm down there? Is it really warm in San Antonio?
It's Texas, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Global warming is real. It might be cold. Like it might be cold. Legit.
I mean, 1 week is just like snowing. Like what?
Like no, like so legit. Like global warming is so real. Like it might be cold. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. It's between 59 and 67 degrees in January. Oh, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm. So we got lots to do. So I guess we'll plan this around. That's what I'm trying to do. So I guess we'll see y'all out there. But hey, that's gonna be the end of the podcast, guys. I gotta get my dogs because they kind of wilding right now. But thank the Berg for being on again. This was actually I think better than your first debut.
They probably still don't like the bitch ass. But thanks for having me, guys.
All that matters is we like you, Berg. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys on the next podcast on Gutfoxx channel. MUTmen number 88 is out. Hope you guys enjoyed.